We as gamers have the power to dictate how we get treated. Because as long as we mindlessly spend money for the garbage that we are being presented, big publishers will treat you like dirt. Please don't misunderstand. Publishers, not devs. Devs have no say about business. Sony shut down Firewalk Studios for the colossal failure that was Concord, but it is wrong to entirely blame the studio for the failure. Firewalk most likely didn't want to make Concord the way it was, and still put a lot of effort into it, but Sony botched it in every way possible. Instead of taking accountability themselves, they shut down the studio and made a bunch of developers lose their job. In comparison, remember when Satoru Iwata from Nintendo reduced his pay because of the failure of the Nintendo 3DS? He could have easily fired a bunch of developers so he could make the same money, but he had enough integrity to go that route, and made Nintendo bounce back stronger. That is not to say that Sony is a bad apple in the gaming industry. Every publisher does something very morally questionable. Because remember when EA tried to gatekeep second-hand games by implementing a multiplayer pass that you needed to play the multiplayer part of the game for, on top of needing Xbox Live or PS Plus?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Most of the time, the publishers decide what direction a game will go. If they say they want a game to have live service features like a battle pass or microtransactions, it's entirely on them. And if they want a game to be made a certain way to appeal to a specific audience, that is also their say. Some publishers grant more freedom than others, but at the end, they decide what game direction will be taken, if it makes money. This is what it all boils down to. All companies want to make money, preferably for the least amount of effort possible. The reason why every game has a Fortnite Battle Pass or a shop for skins is because it makes money. And as long as they get money from that, they will keep putting these business practices in games, and make games like Fortnite. So next time you think about spending $500 for a skin, maybe reconsider and stop giving them money, because money talks.